Jeanne Spieler, the coach of the champion at Kuemper girls golf team, joining us up here at the Ames Golf and Country Club. And Jeanne, not your first state championship in golf, but how does this one feel?
Well, it's great, but yet it would have been nice to finish it up, win it outright, but we will take it. Dyersville Beckman has everybody back next year. Kuemper Catholic has everybody back next year, so I'm hoping it's a pretty good shootout next spring.
I was going to say, you two they were defending champions. You guys are now the reigning champions.
Yeah.
How much pressure was there coming into the second day, knowing that they were 7 shots back?
Quite a bit. You know, you sometimes wonder if you aren't better being a little behind and hungrier, you know, and pressure's off you that you aren't number one, because what we were seeing was girls kind of missing putts and not with a strong start that we were hoping we would have. The good news is the girls persevered and they were playing pretty good ball. Then after about the second or third hole, they started settling down. So yeah, it's tough to say, but I think there definitely was some nerves this morning just from what I observed.
Seemed like very comfortable though yesterday. Take us through day one and your thoughts on that first day.
Day one, just watching the girls, there was intensity, putts were dropping. Today I was watching on hole 18 and 3 of our girls went through and we missed 2-foot putts. And that didn't happen yesterday. And yesterday on the first day on hole 9, after about everybody made the turn, our girls overall had probably shot that hole the best of the day. We had a birdie and how many pars where a lot of kids were getting. So things, it seemed like, were dropping and happening yesterday, whereas today the girls seemed a little more pensive and it just seemed like things weren't dropping as much. So it's that's the way it is. That's the way it was. So
Morgan Neighborhouse finishes 10th in medals this year for you.
Awesome.
Talk about her play today and throughout this tournament this year.
Well, she really helped us out yesterday. Definitely, staying in the 80s is always going to help any team. So that was awesome. And today she started out okay on the first hole. The second hole she was going for a bogey putt and it hit the edge of the cup, and instead of dropping it, popped out. So it kind of was a bittersweet a little bit in the fact that she had some really good holes, but she did have some holes that probably she's not used to having. But no, congratulations to Morgan. She's been our #1 all season and just a great girl to have on the team.
You had some veterans golf well for you and some younger kids step in this year as well.
Yeah, little Courtney Snyder's first state experience, and I believe she was like 3 or 4 under going in their second day, and today she had a golf with medalists. She wasn't golfing with number 6 golfers, and I think it rattled her, she said, the first hole or so, but she settled right in and handled it real well. And yeah, Michaela and Brooke and Cass, they've always been the ones that we're drawing from to see who's going to complement that 4th score for us. So.
Talk about the play of Mara as well.
Mara did good yesterday. She had a couple holes where she had probably a score she didn't want to have, but yet she came through with her score that she did, which was, I believe, a 90, which is respectful on a course it's not your home course. And people have to remember, we came up Sunday for a practice round. We're talking just streams of rolling water and puddles the size of an acre or huge gardens. And so we weren't getting any bounces. We weren't getting any roll. So for her to have a couple holes that weren't too good and yet come in with a 90 was awesome. It's awesome. It helps out a great deal.
Well, Jeanne, congratulations on another state crown. Best of luck in the off season and getting ready for next year.
Yep. Thank you, Jeff.